Okay, today is October the 9th, 2017, and right now at 10:50 p.m. we have a temperature of 59 degrees in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 22%, which is very low considering the trough of low pressure, which is extending from Canada all the way down the entire west coast, with a low shown near San Diego and another low centered right near Eureka, it looks like. We'll take a look at the surface analysis map. We've got a Pineapple Express flow right here from Hawaii, which is moving right towards Los Angeles in Southern California. And we have a no rain forecast. And so that means one thing: either we're going to get some rain or we're going to see some chemtrail spraying. And I already see the chemtrails out tonight sprayed in the skies. And we can see this moisture field moving in right here, right into Southern California. And I was just outside before I started making this video, and sure enough, we can see the streaks in the skies. Now, the chemtrails are sprayed to cause a capping inversion condition, and that blankets the skies above the incoming moisture field, and that will prevent the precipitation process. We have to have two components for precipitation, and that is we have to have moisture in the atmosphere, which we're seeing right here, and we have to have lift in the atmosphere. And of course, the chemtrails, the aerosols prevent the lift, and so that prevents the precipitation. It's very effective down here in Southern California. The spraying up in the northern latitudes diminishes the rain potential, but it does not prevent it like we see down here in the southwest. So we have a great opportunity here for rain to stop the fires in Southern California. That is being prevented by these terrorists that are in charge of our weather. We have a few people with far too much power, and they are causing a lot of problems. I think that there are arsonists working in conjunction with these weather terrorists, because we have the people on TV, these stooges, these useful idiots that report the weather, give the viewing audience the heads up that we're going to have single-digit relative humidity and with Santa Ana winds. And of course, that's a wake-up call right there for these arsonists, because every time we get that report on television, on the news, the very next day, if the temperatures and the wind and the humidity are right, we have a fire. Somebody starts a fire. So that's what we're up against. Let's take a look here at the southwest rainbow loop. We can see once again this moisture field moving in. If we look at the SSE seawater vapor map, we can see the jets are spraying. We see these long streaks right all through this approaching moisture field, and we can actually see a blast pattern right along here. There must be some developing thunderstorm activity right in this area, and also we have a buffer zone right here, this electronic wall, I call it, high pressure, which is separating this low and this Pineapple Express flow from mixing. We've got a high pressure zone right in here, this dark area, which is preventing this moisture field from wrapping into that low pressure system. But look at the chemtrail spraying all through this approaching moisture field. So there's a concerted effort to stop any precipitation potential from this moisture field into Southern California. So right now, if you go outside and look at the moon rising up over the mountains or over the horizon, you'll see the skies are full of this haze, this chemtrail haze, this artificial chemical haze, which is a desiccant. That helps maintain low relative humidity conditions. It sponges up atmospheric moisture, and as I say, it prevents the lift in the atmosphere, the capping inversion. So we've got those conditions. Let's look at the bigger map here for a sec. We've got the northeast Pacific water vapor loop. You can see that low right here, which is now moving to the northeast. We can put the grid on and we can see that. This is a great opportunity for rain. The jet stream has been rerouted. Let's take a look at that here real quick. You can see the flow pattern here is yesterday was diving down through California and out and around through Utah and Nevada and everything out towards the Dakotas and out that way. But now it's rerouted around this low. Go back to the big map, we can see that half a low pressure system right here, which has got a transmitter on it, so they're continuing to evaporate the jet stream of moisture right through this part of the low. This half of the low is missing. But the big news here is this rain potential right here moving right towards Southern California. That's being stopped by the chemtrail spraying. So, and look, let's take a look here at the surface analysis map. We have a trough all the way from Canada all the way down into what looks like San Diego, or possibly even Baja California. We've got a low right here near San Diego, and another low right near what looks like about Eureka, California. But yet no rain. So the pattern holds true. Anytime we have a moisture field that is approaching with a no rain forecast, we can forecast with virtually 100% certainty that we're going to see the jets up spraying the chemtrails. And so by tomorrow morning here in Southern California, we're going to have a skyload of chemtrails. We'll probably wake up with headaches here where we are, these migraines. You wake up about 5 in the morning with a pounding headache from breathing these chemicals that we're being sprayed like cockroaches. These chemtrails contain aluminum, nanoparticulate aluminum, and barium, and many other toxic compounds. Let's take a look at the East Coast here briefly. We've got a huge spinning vortex right here, just east of Florida. Also, we have a tropical storm right up here. We'll take a look at that on the hurricane map, which is right here. This is Tropical Storm Ophelia with 50-mile-per-hour winds, a central pressure of 1,002 millibar, moving northeast at 7 miles per hour. Now, this storm will be moving back towards the African continent, so there's no threat of this moving towards the United States. Let's go back to the East Coast water vapor map. We can see that this is a huge spinning vortex right here. We've got low pressure, and we've got all this high pressure. Look at this huge, everything is spinning clockwise right here. Look at this. This is a gigantic area of high pressure. And look at this supercell over the Yucatan Peninsula down here. That's the size of Louisiana at least, and Mississippi. Look at the size of this. All pink. We can see a blast pattern right out of the north east side of that storm, that supercell. And notice this area right here. This is a supercell right down here, which is getting sucked into this vortex. It's getting wound into that vortex. Look at this. That'll be blown apart. It's already being targeted. Look at that. Keep an eye on that. Let's put the grid on and see where this thing is going. It looks like it's moving due west. And this is not listed on the National Hurricane Center map as a disturbance. So the weather controllers will be knocking this down. Okay. So that concludes tonight's report. The big news is that we've got a lot of fires in the Bay Area that are burning up dozens of homes in the Santa Rosa and Napa Valley areas. Beautiful wine country up there in the Bay Area. And that's all being burned up. We could use some rain from this flow pattern right here, and also from this low. But these terrorists that are controlling our weather are not allowing the rain in. And of course, the stooges on TV are continue to show us cartoon weather, and they will not show this detail for obvious reasons. People would quickly figure out that something's wrong. Okay, that's it.